Hello everyone. We're going to set up a Mootsy today. A Mootsy portable carport. It's in the trunk right now of this 1970 Mustang. Let's get out and take a look at it. Here it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull it out. We're going to show you how to set it up. And we're going to pause right now for a few minutes while I get it out. Okay, we're back. Now we've got it all out of the trunk. And it's a pretty small trunk with the spare in it. So I think the Mootsy will fit just about any trunk. But anyway, the key to installing the Mootsy is, or setting it up, is you want to first get your pipes out, your tubes. And you arrange them by the shortest ones first to the longest ones. And what you do is you build the roof first and then the bottom last. So you build it from top to bottom. So the first four here are the rafters of like an A frame. These are the things that go like this that form the A of the roof. The next 12, these are the linear, the length that runs the length of the car at the top and then the sides. That's what these do. And then the last are the legs. So there's only 3 different sized tubes in the kit. So that makes it a little bit easier to put it together. And then the next thing we would do is we'll get these fittings sorted out. And of course, you know, we got our tarp, about 30 bungees, and those are, you know, good bungees, and the Mootsy paws. You're very resistant to bending. These are roadside quality. Okay, so we're going to pause again. I'm going to get the fittings all out, lined up. But the key to the fittings is you know, there's 2 that are the crest, the roof, and then there are the sides. So you can sort of see the difference there. This is the side. This is a low pitch Mootsy roof. You know, the high pitch would be, you know, more like that. And then these are the crests. There's only 2 crests. So what there'll be 2 crests, 4 sides. Connectors for the linear roof connections, like that, and then the foot pads. They're at the bottom. Like I said, we're going to build it from the top down. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these rafters and we're going to put them in like this. Be a stop in there to stop it, and then the other second. There's the second one. You can see that straight right there. That's that roof line, the top of the roof, A-frame. And then here's the other one. That's all the rafters right there. And then we'll be taking these linear pipes and we'll be connecting those this way, like so. 2 in the middle. Have them spread out a little bit. So something like this one here. Two in the middle again. All these are the same size. Connector. And always lubricate the threads. In each Mootsy kit, you get a little tube of anti-seize. I love this stuff. You want to put a dab of that on the threads. I've already done these. You know, on each thread, you want to pull them out, and you want to put a little dab on the end, like I've already done that. And then that will always give you a nice smooth torque in there, tighten, and it won't corrode. You know, one of those, one dab should last a few years or more. Alright, let's get back to this. And then we got a pawl, of course. So then we got this right here. And then these are our 4 legs. And you want to, if you notice on the legs, they're swagged only. This is swagging or narrowed. And that is so that when you go to put it together, it's just done on the vertical legs. Because when you put it together, and you want the longer one, by longer I mean this swag here, before it starts to go in, is longer than this end right here. See this end? Is not as long as this end. The longer one goes on the bottom foot pad. And what that does is it locks it in there. When you tighten that in there, I'll just tighten it in real light. See? It'll hit that. So that gives you a little bit of adjustment too. But when you tighten that in there, it's going to be very difficult for that pipe to come apart. I don't think anybody else does that. See, it'll get in that groove and it'll hit that. But, you know, even without it, they're pretty secure, but that just makes it really secure. And like I said, you can also then adjust this. You have like 2 inches on the bottom, 2 inches up here on the top. Up here on the top. Up here on the top. So you have 2 inches up there too. So anyway, let's put the legs in. Again, whoops. What we need to do before we put that on there, we need to put the paws on. So here's a paw. The paw, we're going to have to take the eye bolt all the way out. The paw will then fit over it. Put it in a couple turns. Same thing with this one. Same thing with this one. Then this one. And you can lag it down if you want with stakes, or you can lag it to whatever. If you have a car parked on it, you don't have to worry about it. That's really the whole point of the Mootsy. You can put it anywhere. don't think you don't need to use a screwdriver and put it on there. Just, you know, they're pretty big. You can torque on them pretty good. And if those threads are lubricated, you'll get a good tight fit on that. And then got that. Another sleeve. You want to keep the thumb turns on the inside, so they're just out of the way. I like to keep them inside. And here's the other side. Just want to get that. You can see the angle there. You can see the angle there. Going the wrong way. Right tighty, left loosey. Again here. Okay, we're going to pause for a minute and we'll be right back. We're going to have the roof all assembled. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And we got the roof all assembled. And now's a good time to put the end caps on. What I gotta do is kind of twist them on there. Just in case anybody bumps into them. Now I'm going to try to slide the tarp over. We want to kind of center that. I missed it then. That looks good. We got our bungees here. There's about 30 of them in there. There's a few extras things. I'll show you in a minute. When you put these on, you want to put them through the bottom of the tarp. And then like that. You don't want to do it the other way, like this, because you don't want that bungee to come loose and smack you in the face. Which I learned the hard way. It smacked me in the chin. So I do them like that. Let's get some going on the other side so it'll be taut. Up through the bottom. Just like that. Through the bottom. Bring it over. Okay, we're going to pause again for a minute. I'll put all the bungees on. Okay, we're back. Now I'm just pulling a little tight the top. The bungees are all on. What you want to do with these, you want to kind of pull them away, tighten it up, pull them over here. Same thing up front. This way. Get any kinks out of it that way. That's it. So yeah, we got the tarp on. The roof's all ready. Now we got to put the, so like I said, we did it shortest tubes to longest. The shortest tubes were the rafters here, the 4 rafters. And then the next group of tubes was the 12 linear tubes. And now we're going to lift up one side. It's a little tricky one person, but it's not too bad. So we'll get that position. And you want to put the longer end of the swag. Here's the swag, but the longer one on the bottom. There's really not that much of a difference. It can go either way, but this is the way it was meant to go. Now lift this up. Whoops. Bring her in there. Tighten her up. Longer at the bottom. Side. Shorter end up top, the longer in the bottom. It really would help to have 2 people on this, but you can do it. Again, the shorter end on the top. There it goes. And like I said, you got that adjustment in there. There it's just touching the pipe. I loosen it a little. And it'll come up. Of course, it'll stop where it hits that. I like it low. This standard height of 4 feet 8 on this will do just about every car. I think it'll fit just about every car out there. You know, 4 inches can make a big difference in a situation like this. Total weight of the Mootsy is 115 pounds, everything. There it is. And these, I like these to be inward like that. Like that. So nobody can hit it this way, and a tire can't hit it. You want to break that off. But you got plenty of room to